I'm from a very small village in the south of England called Dorset, and it's just surrounded by fields. So I thought that coming to Hong Kong, where they've got 7,650 skyscrapers, would be just a little bit of a culture shock. But actually it's been a home away from home.
What I was most shocked by is the sheer size of the city. It's absolutely massive. Not just in terms of people, but just how densely populated they are. The way that all the buildings are crammed together, people live in very small spaces. The pace of life was just so much faster. For me, studying in Hong Kong represents the opportunity to see Asia and to understand a culture that is so alien to me, and also to my background, and to the setting in which I'd been brought up in. So travelling to Hong Kong PolyU was definitely the right thing to do.
I think that the best thing about Hong Kong is that it's so small. Although it's a really big bustling city, obviously, you can get from one side of it to the other in under an hour. So you've got the whole city continually at your fingertips. So there's always something new to experience.
Learning at PolyU was completely different to what I had at first expected.
Really, everybody speaks a little bit of English, which has just made it really easy to fit in.
At PolyU, I found that the course was not as I expected. It wasn't rote learning. There was a good rapport with the teachers, and I have not only just learned the Chinese language, but I've learned a lot about the culture, the philosophy, the food.
The teachers here are so friendly and approachable that we've not only been able to learn Mandarin from them, but we've also been able to find all the local tips, and we've been able to experience Hong Kong on a local level.
Learning at PolyU is not about boundaries, it's not about finding out the differences, but in fact it's about creating a sort of a new conception of what the globalised world is nowadays and how I can fit into that.
Because I've met so many amazing people from Denmark, Finland, Poland, USA, Canada.
With the connections that I've made, I'm sure that I've made some friends for the future. It was a challenge, but it also, for me, was a chance to push myself. And it's really offered, in my mind, a gateway to further study and further travel. So what I think Hong Kong Poly really has given me is it's whetted my appetite. Now there's no way, there's no chance in hell that I'm not going to travel to Asia.
This experience at PolyU has really opened my eyes to the rest of the world, and I think that I'm definitely going to be aiming for bigger and better things in the future, and definitely on the world stage.
Learning is not just confined to the classroom. I didn't come in to learn facts or figures or numbers. What I came in to do was to exchange my experiences with my peers and with my teachers. Learning here is all about expanding your horizons, being able to fit into different situations, being able to understand how the world is, how it is, and how I can influence it and how I can change it. And I think that without this experience, I wouldn't have been able to develop myself or my career in the future in the same way.